everybody. Happy New Year. Woo, 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 woo. This is 2025. I'm super pumped up. I'm so excited for all the amazing things that God is going to do in my life, in your family, in my family. This year is going to be super amazing because we have God on our side. So don't worry about it, okay? Trust the Lord and it will fulfill all of his plans for your life even as you wait on him. So on that note, again, happy new year. You are welcome to the Grace Generation TV. My name is bookoluwatosinsanusi. Thank you so much for riding with us in the year 2024. Thank you for the likes, the comments. Thank you for sharing the videos. Thank you so much. Thank you. I must say thank you specially. I do not take it for granted and I really appreciate it. And this is 2025. If you were following us, if you were riding with us 50% in 2024, this year it should be 100. And if it was 100 in 2024, this year it should be 200, because what, we're doing double stuff this year. So thank you so much and welcome again today. There was no video upload last week because I just thought, you know what, enjoy your holidays and we'll be back this year. And this year we are back with the topic that we started, the last series we started, You Want to Get Married series. And today I'm going to be continuing the topic accountability in marriage. I started it briefly in the last video we uploaded last year and I'm continuing today. So I was telling you all about accountability in marriage and what it entails, what are the expressions of it in marriage, and I told you two in the last video. So I'm going to be continuing with 3 more and then tell you much more about accountability. Are you ready? Ready, set, go. I like playing, guys. Okay, so the first one is respecting boundaries. So one way that accountability plays out is in respecting boundaries, respecting each other's boundaries and respecting the boundaries that you have set together as a couple. So boundaries as regards you and your spouse, and boundaries as regards a third party. So you and your partner have said, oh, we are not going to involve so person in our marriage, or we are not going to involve a third party. We're not going to tell everyone about what is going on in our marriage. We're not going to be telling people about it. We're going to sit and we're going to talk about it and we're going to solve it in our home. So you're going to respect that. Accountability is respecting that as well. Respecting that and sticking to the decisions that you and your partner have made as regards that. And even decisions you have made about your marriage. You have made a decision to do something together, or you have made a decision to do something as a couple or as individuals. Respecting it. Respecting the boundaries that have been put in place as well. And another part of accountability that has to do with respecting boundaries also is respecting boundaries even with every other person outside and every other system outside of your marriage. Whatever boundaries you and your partner have put in place, respecting it and then taking responsibility if something goes wrong in the process, but remaining honest and remaining open. And that's one aspect of accountability. The other one is giving and receiving feedback. So there is no accountability if you are not ready to receive feedback, because when you take responsibility for something, it gives the other person, your other partner, the opportunity to be able to give you a constructive feedback, not criticism and not contempt, but a constructive feedback to say, okay, we can do it this way, you can try this way, I appreciate how you did this. I don't think you should do it this way. I think you can do this. And of course, you can always take or refuse feedback. But when you're accountable to each other, you know that it's from a place of love and from a place of them wanting you to be better and your marriage to be better. So you take it, you listen to it, and then you weigh it, and then you do the right things that will move the collective desire forward, or your collective vision and individual vision forward. So giving and receiving constructive feedback is a part of accountability. You have to be ready to give feedback and you have to be even much more ready to receive it. I can tell you that it's not always nice. It's not always a pat in the back. Sometimes it's just real factual talk of your partner telling you areas and areas that you need to do better, but you know that in the end game is them wanting you to be better. So that's an aspect of accountability as well. And the last part of what accountability entails is commitment to foster growth. So you are both committed. When you're accountable to each other, you are both committed to encouraging and pushing each other to be better. You are encouraging each other you're putting each other up to higher standards, right? And you are talking to each other about it. You are being accountable to each other. You are giving each other feedback. You are giving each other encouragement. You are sticking to your boundaries. You are growing, and you are communicating honestly and openly with each other. So this is a commitment. Accountability is a commitment to foster growth as individuals and as a couple. So you experience growth in your own individual life and also together in the marriage and family when it involves children. So that's one thing that accountability entails as well. And I'm going to be moving on to what's the big deal about accountability. Why is accountability such a big deal in marriage? People don't talk about it. You have to be accountable. You have to be accountable. Why can't I just do me? Do you, boo? Why can't I just do me? And then just I don't need to explain my actions to anybody. I don't need to shalaye, like my Gen Z people will say. I don't need to talk too much. And I can just be me. But this is why accountability will help you, and it will help your marriage. If you want your marriage to work, of course, then you should listen to this. So the first thing that accountability does for you is that accountability helps you and your partner. It builds trust in your marriage. When you are accountable to each other, you are honest, you are open, you have open conversations, open communications. You're not keeping anything hidden. You are accountable to each other. When they ask you about something, they can trust and believe that you are telling the truth about it. You are open, and you have shown a track record of that over time, so they trust you that you're speaking the truth about the matter. And you are not shady, you are not suspicious, you are literally like an open book. So when they ask you about something and about a decision that you have made or you want to make, you are open to share your opinions, not in a derogatory way, and they also share their feedback with you in a constructive way. So what it does is that it builds trust in your marriage. So even sometimes when you don't fully understand the scope of what your partner is doing, you can trust that they have shown a track record of it over time, and then two, you have had open, honest conversations about it, and they are trying as much as possible to carry you along, to give you insight, to help you to understand it better. You can literally see and smell the effort. It's not just talk, but there's talk and there's action. So it builds accountability, it builds trust. Accountability builds trust in your marriage, and it will help you. Second thing that accountability does for you, and why it's so important, is that it fosters a deep friendship. You guys become G's because you literally talk about anything and everything. You are open to each other. You can call each other out. You can say, why? Come here, what's happening? Why is this and this happening? And they can say, oh, this is what I'm experiencing. Or even in their struggles, so babe, what's going on? And they can tell you, this is what I'm struggling with and everything. And you can uphold each other through those seasons, give each other feedback, strengthen each other up, encourage each other, drag each other to do the hard things, encourage each other to do the hard things. And then you just realize that this person becomes your body. You then like them. You just don't love them. You like them. You want to spend time with them because you guys have had shared experiences, struggles, wins, losses together. You're literally riding through life together. So accountability, it strengthens the bond of friendship in your marriage. That's one amazing thing that accountability does for you. But if you decide, I don't owe anybody any explanation, you're just going to be by yourself, because even if somebody wants to help you, they cannot help you because they don't exactly know what is going on and where you need help. So take note of that. Number 3 is that accountability strengthens your marriage. accountability strengthens your marriage. Like I said, when there's trust and then your friendship is superb, your marriage is strengthened. Your marriage is just becoming solid and solid and solid and solid, because friendship is such an important ingredient in marriage, and so is trust. So for your marriage to work out and to be strong, you need a strong friendship, and you need to trust each other through it all, through the thick and through the thin. So accountability strengthens your marriage. It really, really does. It helps you through the times where there are struggles, and it helps you through the times where there are wins. So you're not just talking to each other about the times when you are winning, about the times when things are going on perfectly. You are also speaking and giving each other feedback and encouraging each other through the times where there are failures, where there are losses, where you don't understand what is going on, where there's confusion. You are there for each other, and you are still accountable to each other even in those hard times. It might be hard for you to open up your feelings, how you feel in those seasons, but when you do it, it strengthens your marriage. It strengthens your marriage. And the fourth thing is that accountability encourages growth, because before the world is putting you all to high standards, you and your partner are putting you're putting each other rather to high standards. You are encouraging each other, you're telling each other you can be better, and you're making sure that your partner is doing the things that they can to be better as much as is in your capacity, because you can force a horse to water, you cannot force it to drink. So you are pushing each other, you are encouraging each other, you are putting each other to the standards, and when you do something, you are there to criticize it, good constructive criticism, to say, okay, this is good, but I think that this is one way to take it top notch, to make it better. So you are their first fan, and you are also the person that gives them constructive criticism. So that encourages growth, that fosters growth, and that helps you both in the marriage. And lastly, what accountability does for you is that accountability prevents misunderstanding. When there's openness, there's honesty, there's trust, you're talking constantly, you're sharing things, you are not hiding things with each other, to each other, or you're not hiding things from each other, rather, you are actually preventing misunderstanding, because everything is clear. There is nothing that is shady, there's nothing that is dark. Even the things that you don't understand, you go to them, okay, what's happening? I don't understand all of this, I don't understand your actions of late, what is going on? And they can open up with you, they can open up to you about it, they can own up, take responsibilities, admit, let you know their struggles and all of those things. So it prevents misunderstanding, it prevents unresolved conflicts. Even when a third party tries, you will still talk it out between you and your partner, and then it really, really helps to prevent misunderstanding and unresolved conflicts. So those are the 5 things that accountability does for you in your marriage. So as you are in this new year, as you have made, or you have written out your goals and everything for other areas of your life, your finances, academics, your spiritual life, remember to add accountability to your marriage, to your relationship, to your goals, to say, this year I will be more accountable in my marriage, I'll be more accountable in my relationship, and share with your partner, so that you both are 100% in it, and you are taking actions, maybe putting reviews, maybe every 3 months, every 1 month, to talk about everything and to stay accountable to each other. Make time out for you, so it helps you to then stay strictly to the goals that you have made to be accountable to each other. I hope that this helps you, and I know that it will help you if you actually stick to it. And I pray that your marriage is going to be the better for it by the time you become more accountable to each other. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please like, please share. I know this always sounds like a broken record, but I actually mean it. So please like, please share, please comment, please subscribe. I hope to get to 400 subscribers this January. So please do this with me and for me. Thank you so much. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.